it's not all right.
It was a nightmare, Alex.
It's my nightmare. My nightmare.
Look, it's all worked out. All you have to do is keep quiet and everything will be fine.
I don't know. I just don't know.
I have a friend in the DA's office. He indicated that there is no evidence connecting you or us to the explosion.
Mr. Tyler's going to be back the day after tomorrow. I think I should talk to him first before I decide to do anything.
Are you crazy? You want someone else to know? Why don't you tell Dan Rather?
Look, Talbot, I did not tell you to blow up an airplane.
You can't get out of it that easily, Kendall. You're in this as deeply as the rest of us, more so.
I did not tell you to murder anyone. There was a big difference between scaring off a troublemaker and blowing up a plane.
You mapped out the problem, Kendall. As head of security for this conglomerate, you brought us in as special operatives. The man was threatening to go to the authorities about the bribes from the Tyler Corporation. You told us to handle it. What did you expect us to do? Slap his little wrist? I'm making this very clear to you. You have no choice but to shut up. And stay shut up. That is, if you want to stay out of jail. And alive.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are long to stray.
Get home for focus.
I want to be a part of it.
Get home for focus.
If I can.
Elegant. Fantastic. That's it. Max, move forward. Hold to the left. Ready? That's it. Good. I like it. Barely mediocre. Hold. Go. Nice. Great.
I thought you'd hate it.
Oh, it's fabulous. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Here you go.
No. Tonight, remember? Cindy's having a party. You're all invited.
All right. Okay.
Uh-oh, Mackie's got a girlfriend.
Oh, so cute.
I wonder.
Anything interesting on Kendall's office?
No, he's hardly even been in his office. He's cracking up. I'm telling you, we better arrange for him to have an accident before he spills his guts.
How do you know he hasn't told somebody already? We got to find out. I want to tap on his home phone.
He moved out. He's staying with that girl he's been seeing. She has an apartment in Manhattan.
Then we'll go to Manhattan.
I want to love you, feel you, wrap myself around. I want to squeeze you, please you. I just can't get enough. And if you lose real love, I let it go. I'm so excited for pleasure, just can't hide it.
Glad you can make it.
I'm not. I'm not, but no one.
Danny, I'd like to meet Cindy Lattimore. Cindy Lattimore, Danny Reynolds, famous fashion photographer and slave driver.
Oh, good. Maybe you can help me whip him into taking out the garbage.
I doubt it.
Excuse me.
Want some champagne?
Yeah.
Well, I have a whole lot of clean glasses here, but I can find you something. Here you go.
Good class. One.
No. Try the glass, not the hand.
Sorry. You like? Picked it out myself. Cost $3.95.
A bottle or a six-pack?
Okay.
I'm wonderful. Oh, Mac. Is that serious?
Maybe.
I think I'll even drink this to that.
I hear your name.
Still no answer. We'll try again when we get there.
Thanks for the invitation. Oh, I'm really glad you could make it.
By the way, I think he's really crazy about you.
It's mutual.
Where did you two meet?
In a supermarket.
I ran into her with my shopping cart. Literally.
Sort of like a hit and run.
Mm-hmm.
Well, speaking of that, I guess I'll run. Have a good night.
Thanks for coming, Danny.
Good night, Matt.
Good night, Cindy. Good night, Matt.
Good night. I thought they'd never leave.
I've got something for you.
But I know what it is.
I bet you don't.
I don't know. You're right, I didn't.
Downstairs.
Yeah.
Outside the back door.
Mm-hmm.
You do that, and I'll go next door and feed Vanessa's cat.
Yeah.
And then...
Yes, ma'am.
Hello? What are you doing here?
I live next door. I just came over to feed Vanessa's cat. Who are you guys?
We're here to fix the phone.
Oh, sure. In the middle of the night? I think you have some explaining to do. I'm going to call the police. Ow! Ow! Matt, please! Don't!
We've got to get her back to her own apartment. She said she lives next door.
No one can know we killed her in this apartment or why we were here.
What about the phone?
Oh, for God's sakes, we don't have time to worry about that.
Cindy. Cindy. Hey, Cindy, what's the matter? Cindy. Oh, my God. Operator, give me the police, please.
Freeze! Right there, hands over your head. Over your
Look,
head.
I just-
Turn around and face the wall.
I just called the police.
Turn around.
I'm just calling you.
Sure. You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, everything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
All right, gentlemen, let's line up against the wall. Stand in front of a number. A number. You, number 3. Move over.
Well, you see him up there?
Yeah. Number 4.
Number 4, step forward.
All right, Hopper, let's go over it again. You have any arguments with Miss Latimer lately?
No.
Well, that's funny. A neighbor heard your girlfriend yelling, "Please, Mac, don't."
The neighbor's nuts. We had a party, she heard some music. I don't know.
How you know it was a she?
Cindy has this nosy neighbor, Miss Rose. Had.
You were seen yelling, ranting, battering the door down.
Yeah, I know.
The murder weapon was found right between you and your dead girlfriend's
Look,
body.
you don't
Where'd you get that weapon?
Look, I went to take the garbage out, and I came back, and the door was locked, and I couldn't get inside. I got worried. So I started battering the thing down. Listen, where's a male model going to get a hold of a PK-9 with a Dufeld silencer?
Oh, a Dufeld silencer.
You seem to know a lot about guns for a male model.
Look, you're forgetting something. You didn't find any fingerprints on the gun, and you didn't find any powder on my hand.
You used gloves.
Where are they now?
We got you over a barrel, sonny boy. There's no jury in the world won't find you guilty. Fuck him.
I didn't kill her.
Pleasure.
Turn forward. I'm real good at posing. Thanks.
The following program is sponsored in part by Oscar Mayer Hot Dogs, the hot dogs with real roasted flavor.
My corned beef has a first name. It's O-S-C-A-R. My smoked turkey has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R.
Oscar Mayer Select Slices give you more taste than you ever expected from cold cuts. There's pastrami, smoked chicken breast, honey ham, and more. All 95% fat-free because they're sliced from select cuts of meat. That's why they're called Select Slices.
Now Oscar Mayer has more today than B-O-L-O-G-N-A.
These are the amazing Lee press-on nails. They press on in seconds. No glue, no mess. Simply press on Lee Super Stick tabs. Then press on Lee press-on nails. That's all. Easy on, easy off. Use them again and again. They just won't break or split. Polish, and they're nearly impossible to chip. So press on Lee press-on nails. In natural and glamour lengths and a variety of sizes for a quick, easy fit. Press on.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Maybelline, why can't you be true?
Rock and roll forever. The music lives on in this 36-song collection. You get Bill Haley and the Comets, Frankie Avalon, The Killer, Jerry Lee Lewis, Fats Domino, and who else but Little Richard and who could forget Richie Valens? You'll be twisted with Chubby Checker. You get count 'em, 3 giant hits from the Everly Brothers. Get ready to order Rock and Roll Forever.
Well, it's one for the money.
The Giants of Rock, the Hall of Famers in one gigantic 36-song, 3-album, or 2-cassette collection, never before offered. To save COD fees, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-338-4300 or send $19.95 plus $4 postage and handling to Rock, P.O. Box 1887, Atlanta, Georgia, 30301.
Harper, got some personal articles here. And a visitor.
I went to your place and picked up some things.
Thanks.
How are you?
Danny, I've never known anybody like Cindy before. I'm not doing nothing until I find out who did this.
I'm working on it. And Henry's going to help in any way to get you out.
Well, why don't you get me out sooner so I can help you work?
They didn't set any bail.
I know that, but if you talk to the judge or the judge over the judge or somebody.
There isn't a judge over the judge.
Oh, come on. He could talk to somebody.
It would blow your cover.
A hell of a lot of good my cover does me if I'm locked up in jail the rest of my life.
Now remember, we belong here. Oh, they're cute. Good afternoon.
May we see your invitations, please?
Invitation? Oh, we're here to present the fashion show.
We can't let you in unless your name is on the guest list, ma'am.
Oh, well, it is. I'm Mrs. Henry Towler.
Your husband is on the list, ma'am, but I'm afraid you're not.
Well, how tacky. Why don't you just go tell him I'm here?
Ma'am, we have no orders permitting us to do that.
All right, I will.
Just wait here a moment.
One has to understand the history, the culture of many.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Let's go.
Well, sir, your wife is outside and sort of demanding to see you, sir.
I'm afraid you're making a mistake, Corporal. So you see...
You are Henry Towler, aren't you, sir?
Why, yes. But I'm not married.
Oh. Excuse me, sir.
Of course. Does that make any sense to you? That what... Wife?
Okay, girls.
Look at all these medals. I just love a man in a uniform.
You're to be detained for questioning for trespassing on federal property.
Henry?
Corporal, get your hands off my wife.
But, sir, you said...
I'm very sorry about this, darling. You can be sure I'll have this man reported.
Or stuffed.
I take it, then, that this is not a social visit.
No, it's about Mac. We have to get him out of jail. He's going crazy.
You know that I run a delicate operation. People like Mac, with a heavy military intelligence background, is like a walking time bomb. I can't tell anybody if he works for me. Nobody even knows that you work for me.
But that's my point. If we get him out of jail, then he can clear his name, and you won't risk having anyone know he works for you.
I'm afraid it's possible.
It's not impossible, because I want Mac now. And if I don't get him, I'm going to stop operations.
Daniel, don't start in with me.
Maybe I should ask this gentleman over here about this.
Hello, Vance.
Well, Henry, hello.
I see you.
Well, you've got to tell me something. How do you rate such a lovely lady?
Danielle, this is Vance Brooks of the Government Budget Office.
And this is Danny Reynolds. I'd know you anywhere. Tell me, how is it that a famous fashion photographer is out with a government official like old Henry here?
Well, there are two possible answers to that question. Which one shall I use tonight?
She's an old family friend.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, yes. Excuse me, Danny. I have to run. It's been my pleasure.
Thank you.
Henry.
So long, Vance. Now, Danielle, darling, you're not going to really tell anybody about our operation, are you?
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Right.
But I don't know how you can trust a man in jail. It's a walking time bomb.
I'll see what I can do.
Let's go to Cindy's apartment, have a look around, right?
No, let's get you right home.
Home?
Henry really laid himself on the line to get you out this time.
I know that.
You have to keep your nose clean.
But there's some more important...
I am serious. You have to be a perfect person. So if anything happens, Henry can't get you out again. So please. Say yes, Matt.
Yes, Matt.
Hello?
She's home.
We wait?
No? We can't get into her apartment. We'll just have to use the place next door.
What about the police?
They're done with their forensics. They've got 300 other unsolved murders to worry about. I doubt they're going to hang around here.
City's killer.
Matt, please, just take a shower. I'll call you later, and we'll discuss what we're going to do.
Thanks, I'll see you tonight.
Matt, remember, keep your nose clean.
Right.
This'll work. Give me the drill.
Our subject is entering victim's apartment building. I'll follow him up.
Roger. Backup units are on the way, sir.
Yes?
Hi, I'm a friend of Cindy's. Do you mind if I come in?
Oh, sure. I'm so sorry to hear.
My name's Mac Harper. I didn't kill Cindy, really. I was in love with Cindy. I'm trying to find out who did.
I wish I could help you. I don't know anything. I was out of town for the weekend.
Yeah, I know. Last time I saw Cindy, she was going to feed your cat.
Harper! Freeze, mister.
I wish I could have been more help to you. I'm really sorry about Cindy.
Thanks.
Sure.
Where'd he go? Who knows?
What the hell we got here, a monkey or what?
I'll check up there. You cover the front.
Right.
Sorry about that, pal.
Pressure. Getting hot. Difference is you're not.
Band Solid makes the difference, and the difference is the dryness. Its wide oval-shaped glides on super dry.
Eyes on you. Pressure's higher. Difference is you stay drier.
Band Solid fights odor, fights wetness, keeps you drier than these leading solids.
Under pressure, under stress. Difference is you feel fresh.
Band Solid, the difference is the dryness. Also available in roll-on.
Everyone should have a country home, a place that they can call their own, filled with laughter, love, and song, a place where they belong. With the Nashville Network, America's country home.
Be there when small-town boy John Cougar Mellencamp comes home to Video Country, only on the Nashville Network, America's country home.
We're the Nashville Network, America's country home.
The pageantry, the drama, the spectacle, the dress. Lifetime presents highlights from the wedding of Prince Charles and Lady Diana. Their romance culminated with the most spectacular wedding of this century. You'll relive all the excitement of that special day, plus be privy to a rare interview with the future King of England and his bride. Join us for the wedding of Charles and Di, part of Lifetime's celebration of royal romance. Wednesday, July the 23rd at 2 p.m. Eastern.
The latest from the hot designers. W brings it to life. The beautiful people. W brings them to life. Great travel resorts. W brings them to life. The most elegant and exciting lifestyles. W brings them to life. W is the international magazine of all the best things in life. By calling this phone number, you'll find out why W is revealing, beautiful, unusual, first, fascinating, frank, fun, provocative. With this special offer, you can get 19 issues of W for only $19.97. A full 33% off the basic subscription price. Operators are standing by. Call now. W has what's best and what's first in fashion from the people who know fashion. And W brings it to life.
I told you before. I don't know where Mac is.
If you're lying, you're going to be an accessory to 2 murders, including one damn fine police officer who happened to be a partner of mine, and I'm not going to forget it.
Mac is not a murderer. Now, someone is trying to frame him.
They're doing a great job of it, aren't they?
I know you don't believe me, but I don't know where Mac is. So if you would just please leave. Sergeant Steinmetz. I forgot to tell you something.
What could that be?
I really wanted to... I really do want to be your friend.
Right, sure.
I know you've been through a lot, and so have I. And
we'll be talking to you. Bye.
Bye. Hello?
Danielle, could he have possibly killed that policeman?
Henry, you know he wouldn't have done that.
How do I know?
Because he wouldn't have.
Then why did he run away?
Because if he didn't, they would have locked him up and thrown away the key this time.
This time? What do you think he put me through last time? He's going to put the whole department out of business.
Henry, I will find him, and I will get to the bottom of this. Okay? Hello?
This is Maurice A. Crawford. We met at the fashion shoot yesterday, remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, of course.
Good.
You know, I might have some company.
Well, can you leave him at home?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take care of it. Just give me an hour, all right? Bye.
That's it. All right. Move a little. Come on, lively now. Right. Yeah. How about a little more provocative? I said provocative, not maudlin. Okay, cut the music. Let's go in and get touched up. I think the makeup is falling off our faces. Yes. Gretchen, I'm going to get to your single later, so why don't you take a break?
Okay, great.
Thank you, Ricky.
You're welcome. How's it going, my man? Look here. Okay, ladies, found a brush and mascara at the ready. It's free touch time. Look here. Get this together. All right, it's time for a new tune on the box here. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, ladies, we're losing light out here. Anytime you're ready, Daddy, come on.
Danielle, we're ready. Okay, Dilly, go on.
Yeah, seems to be holding up pretty good. Keep using it. Danny, why don't you open up another half stop, say about 6. The light's starting to go. Probably get a little better detail, huh?
How'd it go, baby?
They keep threatening me. I just don't know what to do.
I just want what's best for you.
Well, maybe I should stonewall it like they say.
I wish you'd tell me what's going on.
That girl just doesn't know what's good for her.
I can't, Vanessa. I haven't told a living soul.
Now, that means we can get rid of him.
That means we may not need to.
Maybe I should call Tyler in Tahiti and tell him everything. You picked one great time to go on vacation.
Just don't do anything until you're sure.
You tell him, sweetheart.
You're right. You're always right. I won't.
Cute.
If one of New York's finest doesn't catch you first, Henry will, and he wants to strangle you with his bare hands.
What do you want me to do, roll over and play dead?
I think you should turn yourself in before an officer of the law's bullet finds its way into your body.
No, I love Cindy.
I understand.
Are you with me or not?
Yes, I am.
Look.
What?
There was a van behind Cindy's building last night, and it was there again today. And listen to this. After I found Zanuck's body, I was in such a hurry to get out of there that it almost ran me over. I recognized the guy behind the wheel. He was entering the elevator just before I found Cindy's body. I got the license number. It's, 1NXF692.
Great.
Get Henry to run it, all right?
Get Henry to run it. Henry wants to run you over with a steam shovel.
He wants this solved, doesn't he?
Yeah. Right. Henry, I want you to check a license plate number for me.
You've got to be kidding, Daniel.
Henry, don't you want this solved?
All right, give me the number.
Thank you, Henry.
Boris T. Culver. I've got his address, and Henry's checking on him.
They've stepped up the surveillance.
Well, what do you expect? There have been 2 murders in this building in the last 2 days. Even the NYPD can spare a couple of cars for that.
Could we please get out of here before we get shot?
I'm not leaving until I find out if that van is back in the basement. Look, we've been to Culver's. It wasn't there. It's been here twice before. There's got to be a reason they keep coming back to this building despite the risk.
We can't get in the front, and we can't get in the side.
I happen to be an expert on the garbage entrance to this place.
I'm not going to even ask you what that means.
Come on.
If you drop me, I'll tell my mother.
I'm not going to drop you. Yep, this is the van, Danny. I told you to be back here.
Electric hookup?
Look more like telephone wires. Nobody's home.
Can we, get a closer look?
I don't see why not.
What's this?
Bugging Central. Look, voice-activated tape recorder hooked up to incoming phone lines. On the other end have got to be electronic bugs.
What happened? Did I touch something?
No, somebody's just activated the line. Come on, right there, pick it up.
Yes, dude, I'm fine. How are the kids? Well, I'd like to, but we've been having a lot of around-the-clock corporate meetings. I'm exhausted. They won't let me out of here. Maybe in a few days. No, please. Don't worry about me. I have to go now. Yeah, bye-bye.
Well, that was truly fascinating. What's this? 555-2440.
Oh, my God. That's Cindy's phone number.
Cindy's? The man that we heard on the tap was in here, in Cindy's apartment.
With the tap on the phone, we should have heard both sides of the conversation. Doesn't make sense that we only heard him. I was never here before. It's a microphone. They're tapping the room next door and relaying it through Cindy's phone.
I just got here to pick up the tape of the apartment, and we've got a problem. We lost the open line to the apartment, probably a malfunction. Should I go over and replace the equipment?
No. I want you to come back here and help me with Kendall. He's back in his office.
God, it must be Alex. They're bugging Alex.
Who's Alex?
My boyfriend. Well, that might be an overstatement. He's a wonderful man. He's in a lot of trouble. Very upset.
Well, can you tell us his last name, where we can find him, anything?
Alexander Kendall. He's executive vice president at Tyler Microdata on Long Island.
Long Island?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you, Henry. Colbert is the security man for Tyler Microdata.
You're kidding.
No.
They're bugging their own executive vice president?
Yes, Henry said that the FBI was doing an investigation on the bribes that Tyler Company was making to foreign governments.
Was? Why the past tense?
Because the key government witness against Tyler was blown up in an airplane explosion.
Oh. Nice people.
Yeah.
Yes, Josie.
Mr. Tyler is on line 7.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yes, where are you? JFK or LaGuardia? Oh, everything is not all right, Tyler. I have to see you. It's urgent.
No, not here. It's not safe. Are you coming into town? All right, good. There's a park across the street from the place where I've been staying.
I never to East 14th Street. Well, I think we can both be there in about an hour.
No, I cannot wait, Mel. I have to see you now. Yes. Yeah, all right. Thank you.
We have to see Mr. Kendall.
Do you have an appointment?
No, but it's urgent.
I'm sorry, Mr. Kendall doesn't see anybody without an appointment.
It's an emergency.
Oh, wait a minute, I'll see if I can get his secretary.
Hey, wait a minute! Come back, you... I told you he's not here. Now, I'm going to have to call security.
I have to know where he is. It is urgent.
I don't know. He left in a very big hurry. Now, will you please...
Thank you, Josie. I'll take over now. so glad you could drop by, but I'm afraid you know too much to leave.
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything either.
We don't know anything.
Not a thing.
Tomorrow on Partners in Crime, when counterfeiting threatens a top designer, Sidney and Carol move in.
We just changed a possible to definite.
Partners in Crime, tomorrow on Lifetime.
In just a minute, you're going to find out how you can get a combination alarm clock telephone free. So stay where you are. Then I'll be right back to tell you more.
When you read time each week, you know more. You understand.
Time flies and you are there. Time cries and lets you care. You understand the world we share.
Now Time is offering you more than ever. Order Time right now, and you'll get this terrific alarm clock and push-button telephone in one, free with your paid subscription.
Yes, time brings you closer to living. Time puts events in sharp review. Time brings it all right home to you.
Each week, Time takes you beyond the news to show you how fascinating the world really is. And now you can get Time for almost half off the cover price. Call 1-800-525-5300 and get 30 issues of Time, payable in 4 easy installments of just $7.49 each. Order now, and you'll also get Time's combination alarm clock telephone free. This handsome space saver comes complete with snooze bar and automatic redial, perfect for your desk or bedside. So call 1-800-525-5300 right now.
Throughout your world, throughout your land, time puts it all right in your hand. Recline and understand.
Hi, I'm Nancy, one of the operators here at Time. If you call us right now, we'll send you Time magazine at almost half off the cover price. And you'll also get, free with your paid subscription, the Time alarm clock telephone, featuring snooze alarm and automatic redial. This offer won't last long, so call now.
Saddles, you better listen to this.
I have to see you. It's urgent.
I could come to the office.
No, not here. It's not safe. There's a park across the street from the place where I've been staying. 900 East 14th Street.
Kendall, take the helicopter?
No.
Good. We will.
You and I in the copter. Anderson and Ford take the limo and we'll meet you in town. And on the way, drop our 2 guests off in the Long Island Sound.
All right.
You got the telescopic sight?
Yep.
Good.
This is never going to work. If we're going to catch him, we're going to have to get ourselves a chopper, too.
We need a helicopter.
One just came in. It'll be ready to go in a half an hour.
No, we need it now.
Sorry, ma'am. The pilot's on the break.
Well, then we'll rent one without a pilot.
You can't do that, sir. It's impossible. Wait, you can't do
We'll
that.
work it out somehow.
What are you doing? Get ground control. Call the police.
Do you know how to do this? We've done it before.
Sort of.
Sort of?
Well, I've driven a car. How different could it be?
Why do you insist on giving me heart failure?
All right. I drove a copter in Vietnam.
I don't like this.
As close as we can get. We better put it down right here.
That's not a helipad.
It will be in a minute. Go to the park, I'll go to the apartment.
Suspect entering the building, take your positions.
Hello, Alex.
Tyler, thanks for coming.
What's so urgent? I've never seen you like this.
They began to blackmail us, and I went to security.
The gal's in the way. I can't get a clean shot. Now's our chance. Kendall's in the clear and facing this way.
Over what?
All right, Harper, freeze. Give me an excuse to blow you away.
Let's get it over. Come on,
Come on, get him. Get out of my way.
Steinmetz, he's the killer.
We'll see about that later.
Sorry. I promise you, Tamils, you're gonna pay.
You know, a big-wheeler dealer like me has to keep up on the action. The players, who's hot, who's not. And what's a better deal than picking up a copy of Sports Illustrated? You see, Sports Illustrated...
Excuse me, sir, but I got a better deal.
Yeah, kid, right. I'll handle this. You see, Sports Illustrated gives me more than just stats and scores. I get the feeling of what it's like to hit a brick wall at 30 miles an hour. How it feels to look down the barrel of a loaded gun. To lose a tough one. And how it feels to win it all. That's what Sports Illustrated gives me.
Well, Sports Illustrated gave me this NFL Follies video cassette. Free with my paid subscription. It's 44 minutes of fumbles, foolery, and follies. It makes a great gift, and it's free.
Free? Come on, kid. This is America. Nobody gives you something for nothing.
Okay, free for subscribing to Sports Illustrated.
Aha!
But that's just a half of it. I get Sports Illustrated for less than one-half your newsstand price. 27 action-packed weeks of football, baseball, basketball, and more delivered right to your door for 3 installments of just $9.79 each. That's more than 50% off. Subscribe now and you get the College and Pro Football Spectacular. Plus, you get this handy NFL schedule free, and you get the famous swimsuit issue uncovering what truly is man's favorite spectator sport. Phones are open now. Just call this toll-free number and you get the whole deal. You can even use your credit card.
Okay, let's get this straight. They get a 50% savings. The schedule, the football spectacular, the swimsuit issue, and the free NFL tape. Now, see, kid? That's a great deal.
Gee, sir, you're right.
Yeah.
Get the savings, get the special issues, get the NFL schedule, get the video cassette.
Oh, Sports Illustrated? I want to renegotiate.
Sports Illustrated. Get the feeling.
Call now. 1-800-225-0200.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to propose a toast. The man, woman who solved the mystery of the airplane explosion, to the bafflement of government agencies.
And I received a telegram from the district attorney which states that all charges against Mr. Harper have been dropped.
And I would like to say, every once in a while, I do make a mistake. In 18 years as a cop, this is the second.
Thank you. I won't ask her what the first one was. Excuse me a minute. I'm going to listen.
All right, Mac. Danielle?
Yes.
I'll be right back.
Mac, I can appreciate how you feel after I lost my husband. I'm really sorry.
He's her top male model. Or is he? Together they face passion and greed in the worlds of high fashion and high finance.
They have all those tiny little things around them. Oh, it's just as cute as it can be. Oh, it's just so wonderful to see them. Graham.
What is it, dear?
I left my makeup case on the plane.
Now, don't tell me you're starting to forget things. You know what they say? The first thing to go is your memory.
Well, that's all right, as long as the rest remains intact. Honey, you go through customs and try to get a cab. I'll be with you in a minute or two.
All right.
Think of it. We're in Rome.
You bet.
Oh, excuse me.
Here we are.
Anything to declare, sir?
Well, not unless you consider these contraband. There you are.
Enjoy your visit, senor.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to. You bet. Could I put these on your cart just for a few minutes, please? Wait here, madame.
What are you doing? Stop! You can't do that to me. I am an American citizen. I'll have your badges, you men. Goodness. Where did those come from?
Inside.
Goodness. I never saw those before in my life. Those rocks. Hey! Graham! Hey! Let me go!
I gotta do something. Do you know where the phone is? Hey, can you get me the American Embassy? Quick, please. Quick!
Good. Okay.
Loves me. We always have a real good time.
And maybe he sings off the key, but that's all right by me. Yeah. 'Cause what he does, he does.
Everybody in the middle. Just on each side. Let's go. Next big smell. Focus. That's good. Out good. Hold it. Have it. That's good. All right, good. Last vocal. Fantastic. Let's use it. Good. Thank you.
Any sign of Henry?
Not yet. But you know Henry will show up.
Yeah. Can I get something to eat?
Always. Go to a restaurant that requires a tie, then you just have to wear the one they give you.
Why you tell me that's the kind of restaurant we're going to?
No, Dad. Polka dots and squares, they go fine together.
No, they'd never be. Look silly. Wait. You leave the TV on?
No.
How about the lights?
No, I turn them off.
Step inside for a minute.
What are you doing?
Never leave home without it.
Henry. Mac, did you ever hear of a key?
Hello, Henry. Ah, you didn't finish the sherry. Would you like some?
Yes, thank you.
Henry, what are you doing here?
Well, we have a little problem. I got a call from the American Embassy this morning here in Rome. It seems that a Virginia bird was arrested at the airport carrying $500,000 worth of diamonds in the lining of her makeup case.
So?
She also happens to be 82 years old. She and her husband are here in Europe celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary.
They're celebrating by smuggling diamonds?
That's just the point. She swears up and down that she didn't know she was carrying.
Well, it happens all the time, Henry. Smuggler picks the most innocent person he can find and sets him up as a mule.
That's what we believe. But the Italian authorities, they're not convinced.
Uh-huh. So you want us to convince them?
Got that right. Cheers.
Great. You remember what you have to do.
Danny, how long have I been following your directions?
Yes, but I've never asked you to lie to the police before. Oh.
Danielle Reynolds, Mac Harper, meet Graham Bird.
Wow. I certainly thank you for all your help in this.
Captain, she's an old woman. This report is inconclusive. Totally.
Signorina, I am not without sympathy.
Virginia! Oh, thank God.
Graham! Are you okay?
Tell your granddaughter you're okay. Tell her.
Who?
She, has these little lapses of memory. She's 82 years old.
I'm Danielle Reynolds. Ashley does some modeling for me.
Oh, who was this hunk?
My name's Mac Harper. How are you doing? I work with your granddaughter.
Lucky girl.
Captain, with all due respect, I can't believe that you think this lady is a smuggler.
I think it's pretty obvious that somebody set her up.
You may well be right. But she won't talk to us.
Well, of course she won't talk to you. You're trying to pin a smuggling rap on her.
Look, if you release Mrs. Bird to her granddaughter's custody, I'm sure that once she calms down and her bearings, she'll be willing to cooperate.
Please.
Signorina.
Grazie, mille. Stai molto gentile. Perché no? It means yes.
I can't thank you enough.
That was pretty nifty footwork in there.
It's Rico.
It is. Hey, Rico.
Mrs. Bird, how are you?
Fine. How's by you?
Oh, fine, thanks. So good to see you.
Who's that?
I don't
We had
know.
a little trouble, but everything is dandy now.
I am glad. I am very glad. And who is this beautiful friend?
Oh, this is our granddaughter, Ashley.
Hello?
Rico was our guide in Marseille.
What is our guide from Marseille doing in Rome?
Real good question. Looking for some diamonds, maybe?
Hello.
Piacere, signorina. Mwah. You didn't tell me you had such a beautiful granddaughter.
You didn't ask. And she is a model.
And Danny Reynolds over there is one of the world's famous photographers.
Thank God. If it weren't for her, I'd still be in jail.
Listen, I have my car. Do you need a car? I have nothing to do.
We don't need a car, thanks. We're covered, but we're at the piazza. Come on over and see us.
I will. The piazza, huh?
How about a family portrait for Ashley's scrapbook? Smile.
Great. The piazza, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I will call you guys later.
Don't
Ciao. Arrivederci.
We can't thank you enough for getting me out of that place. And the food was god-awful.
You don't have to thank us. But you know what would help? If you can tell us anything you know about anyone who had access to your luggage.
Well,
she doesn't know anything.
Oh? Do you?
Well, I wouldn't endanger her at all by pointing my finger at someone.
Well, my friends will help you. That's what they're here for.
Well, it's just not worth the risk. Haven't they done enough?
my husband is very eloquent when he is angry.
Virginia and Graham have been through an awful lot. I mean, if the diamonds were stolen, aren't they entitled to a reward or something?
Mac, there is no reward, not as yet. The insurance companies haven't come forward, and as far as the diamonds, we haven't even established that they've been stolen.
You gentlemen have things to discuss. Ladies, excuse us, please.
Oh, yes. It's time for our constitutional.
Yes.
Arrivederci.
Goodbye. You believe those two?
You know those stones that they found in your makeup case? Tip of the iceberg.
You mean there are more?
And I've got them stashed.
Why didn't you turn them over to the police?
Well, if the crooks did not know where the stones were, and we did know where they were, it would act like an insurance policy, and nobody would hurt us then. Well, it seems to me like everyone is using us, and we're going to have to not trust anyone but ourselves.
Why is Rico still hanging around when the diamonds have been confiscated?
Well, this sounds kind of grim, but if Rico is our man, maybe he's planning on killing him so they can't identify him.
No.
Or could it be they're all in this together?
Or could it be that there's more to this than we know?
Rico!
Hey,
We've been
Rock.
looking for you.
Yeah, how you doing?
All right.
You look good, man. You too.
Mr. Velasco wants to see you.
Gonna give him a call late. Wait. I'll call him later.
Yeah, sure now.
Well, now.
I put a lot of faith in you, Rico. I give you trust, responsibility. I try to make you rich, yet you screwed up.
It's not my fault.
Then whose fault is it?
Those two old fools. I mean, they look like the perfect mules. Who would have thought the old lady was going to get busted?
You must have made a sloppy fill.
No. The fill was perfect. I mean, the old man got through most of the load in his suitcases.
Then get the diamonds out of his suitcases.
I tried. They weren't there. He must have found them.
You're really screwing up, Rico. Really. Ruff, come here. Give me your gun.
Hey, Alex, what are you going to do?
Rico, I want those diamonds. And if you have to kill those nice old people to get them, that's going to be okay. And if you don't, I'll kill you and them. Agabi?
The following program is sponsored in part by Tilex. Removes mildew stains in minutes. Wipes out soap scum, too.
Don't let mildew stains give you nightmares. Spray Tilex on mildew stains and they vanish with no scrubbing. Terminate mildew stains today with Tilex Instant Mildew Stain Remover.
I like living dangerously, and this sure is one dangerous family to live with. But Miles? Miles is everything I live for, love for. He's got a heart of gold. Solid gold. He gives me anything I want, and I give him anything he wants. Except a child. Nobody should have to accept life on anyone's terms but her own.
Channing, just one of the family. Thursdays on the Colbys.
If you think you can never wear Lee press-on nails because of the active things you do, try these. Active Length Lee press-on nails. Easy to put on as natural length, as flattering as glamour length Lee press-on nails, but in a length that beautifies active hands. Active Length Lee press-on nails. Beautiful, yet sturdy enough to use over and over. They take your favorite polish so well, they're almost impossible to chip. Active Women Press-On. Lee Active Length press-on nails.
More. Waiting on you with a smile. More. Coast to coast, Skinny's got your style. More. Of the fit you want today. More is why we all can say Skinny. We're the great American shoe store.
get what you want out of life, all you need is opportunity. Watch Everybody's Money Matters, weekdays at 1 a.m. Eastern here on Lifetime.
This is your Lifetime.
Okay, got it. Thanks. Rico DeSalvo. 8 arrests, 3 convictions, extortion, petty robbery, breach of promise.
A breach of promise?
Well, we are in Italy. Point is, this guy is not a heavy-duty smuggler.
The guy's an anchovy. Look, we'll use him for shark bait. What do you think? We hire him as our guide, and we can keep an eye on him. An ear for that matter.
Better yet, we can listen in on his phone calls, put a transmitter in his car, and let him take us to the big guy.
I like that. You're starting to think like me.
Oh, I hope not.
There they are.
Graham? Virginia?
Oh, hello there.
We were wondering if you could tell us how we could find Rico.
Oh, we haven't seen him at all.
Oh.
Speak as a devil.
What a coincidence, huh? Rico. Hey, how are you? Look, can we hire you out for a day or so?
Oh, no, you can't, because he's already taken.
No. He's perfect for the fashion shoot. We need someone who really knows his way around the town.
Really?
You'll make $200 a day.
Huh?
200 lira wouldn't even pay for my gas.
Rico.
What?
Dollars, Rico. $200.
3.
Don't let her in on it. She goes crazy at auction.
Besides, I'd rather work for these nice people.
We already had dibs on it.
Now, look, let me talk to you a minute.
Let's talk.
Virginia, you know that you were released in our custody. So we don't want to worry about you, so I had a thought. We got a car right over there, and a driver, wonderful guy. Take you anywhere you want to go all day.
That sounds wonderful, doesn't it?
Yes. Is that okay?
You bet.
Terrific. Rico, we have a deal. We start shooting in an hour, okay?
Okay.
Va bene.
Could we go with you? We've never seen a real fashion show before.
Sure, I'd love to have you.
Wonderful. See you in an hour.
I'll stay with you, Rico, and get the girls.
Good idea. Deal.
Yeah. Listen, ladies, put on some more blush.
Okay.
Makeup?
Ghost
hairdresser?
people there.
Hey, guys, let's get the lights to position 2.
Page the other mirror. Hey, Rico.
Hey, how you doing?
Rico, andiamo, dai, subito.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for a new tune on the box.
Sorry,
here.
you see this telephone over here? I'd like you to watch it. It's a very important call.
Huh. This transmitter should work.
All set, Danny.
All right. What I like, lean and mean. Ashley, you're covering Tilly. Come on, give me a big smile.
Mr. Burke.
Good.
Oh, Rico.
Mrs. Burke.
Rico.
How are you? Nice to see you. Why don't we take a little walk? I would like to talk to you.
What a coincidence, young man. We have some interesting things to talk about.
What are you doing to me?
What are you talking about, Sonny?
You know damn well what I'm talking about. The diamonds.
You mean the ones that the customs people confiscated?
No. I mean all the ones they didn't. I know you have them.
Can you prove that?
Look, why don't we make a deal, huh? You turn the diamonds over to me, and I'll cut you in.
Well, we were sort of both figuring that we'd turn the diamonds over to the authorities.
And you see, the insurance company might make us a substantial reward.
Could be 50 cents on the dollar.
We're getting tired of being pushed around, Rico, aren't you?
Oh, well. I told you something like this was going to happen.
He is very predictable.
Okay, ladies. Let's go. Andiamo. Come on. Who's after the shoot? Last test. What do you have? Okay. Let's go.
You better tell me where those diamonds are.
Now that...
Or I'm gonna blow your insides out.
That sounds more like it, doesn't it? Yes, sir. Tell me something. Did you ever play poker?
Poker?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't think you did. You left your whole card in way too long.
And here's something else you didn't realize, Sonny. My husband and I have both lived long, long lives. We don't know how much longer we have. Could be a month or a year, who knows? And so that's why we live the best we can every day.
If you want to live today, you better tell me. You better start talking to me.
We are talking. Don't you hear me? Put that down. Didn't your mother teach you anything about how to address your elders?
Rico, can't you see? I'm trying to help you. If you kill us, you are never going to find those diamonds. And you're liable to get killed yourself. We have nothing to lose.
Put that away before we both drop dead of heart attacks.
Fran, Virginia. Hey, how are you? You just get here? Rico, I thought you were over by the phone.
That's right. The phone, yeah.
Rico? Well, you see anything yet?
Not yet.
No.
Come on. We just started not very long ago.
Oh, fine.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what. Now move that, please. Try to get by.
Alex, it's Rico. We have to talk a little business.
Have the rest of the diamonds?
Not yet, but I have access to them. We must talk.
Be here in half an hour.
Half an hour?
Hey, big news. What do you say we wrap the company and let Rico go on his way? He just contacted the boss.
Sure.
Yeah, some guy named Alex wanted to know if he'd found the rest of the diamonds.
The rest of the diamonds?
Yeah.
This makes much more sense.
It certainly does.
Yes. Yes.
So...
Lunch? Don't lose them.
I know, don't worry about it. I think we can track them within 2,000 meters. What do you say we go up there and see what we can find out?
Oh, why don't you go up and I'll stay here and keep the car running.
Surveillance burglar! Somebody brought in a transmitter.
Hey, Rico! Rico!
Get him! Hear the alarm?
Hey, you looking for somebody?
No, hi, how are you? I just do a little sightseeing and we got a little...
Wrong place. All right, let's go.
You see, there is a method to my madness.
Yeah, can we step on it, please?
Yeah.
Come on, let's get the car.
Let's go, let's go.
Mac, who did you beat up?
Just 3 guys.
No hand grenades.
The spikes had to stop them.
like you to stop by.
You say that.
It was nice work.
Stranded.
I think we ought to be a team, don't you?
I never bear a grudge. Well, of course I do when it's appropriate. But I'll just keep on hoping that Jason will leave my sister and come back to me. I don't really care what happens to her, provided I get Jason back. There are some things one cannot forgive.
Sable, just one of the family. Thursdays on the Colbys.
If you could design a line of toys for your child, what would you include?
It should be soft and safe.
Bright colors and graphics.
It should teach him while he's having fun.
Learning curves, the soft toy system with Velcro fasteners that allows young imaginations to flourish. From first curves to the fun tote to towers and turrets. They'll challenge and delight your child every step of the way. Learning curves, the soft toy system from Panache Place.
A city where power goes awry.
Captain, I thought I told you we gotta have more arrests. We're making as many arrests as we can, Mr. There's gotta be more. On what charge? The hell with the charge!
We showed them what law and order is all about.
You can't tell a reporter a story like that and then tell him it's off the record.
No, you're not going to lose anything I gave you.
They know! I told you that no! They're going to kill me!
Follow the drama in Washington, Behind Closed Doors. Today at 4 p.m. Eastern, here on Lifetime.
I'm going to ask you if you'd like to join the American Association of Retired Persons. And I know what you're thinking. No thanks, I'm not retired. Okay. Then how about joining a group that gives you really helpful advice on all aspects of life over 50? Sound better? It's a non-profit organization that stands up for its 20 million members on issues like Social Security and taxation. Would you like that? It can save you money on health care, prescriptions, and insurance, plus discounts on travel, hotels, motels. It's very tempting, isn't it? You even get Modern Maturity, a great bi-monthly magazine, all for only $5. Now, I know what you're thinking. How do I join? Call 1-800-338-4300. See? You just decided to join that group you thought you had to be retired to join. AARP. All you have to be is over 50. So call 1-800-338-4300. I knew you would.
So tell me, what is this business you want to discuss?
Well, they say they have the stones, and they want to turn them over to the authorities so they can claim a reward with the insurance company.
They want to what?
They say that the insurance company will give them 50 cents on a dollar, and they're willing to split it with me.
Are you absolutely out of your tiny little mind?
Oh, no, relax, Alex. That's what they say. I'm reporting what they say. Now, what I say is, okay, I pretend to go along with their plans, right? I wait until they go and try to get the stones out of hiding. I'll knock them off, and then I bring the diamonds back to you.
Mr. Velasco, you brought in a bug. It's followed.
What?
Who followed them?
The model guy and the woman. Look what we found.
Who are these people?
They check out. Danielle Reynolds is a very famous photographer, and he working for her.
With surveillance equipment like this? I don't like it. Rico, you're screwing up again. I don't like to warn people more than once. Teach them a little sense.
Oh, Alex, come on, wait a minute. I gotta take you out.
Okay, that's enough. Bring him here. These old people want to play cute. We'll show them cute.
So what are you going to do to them, Alex?
Well, if those old fools don't care much about their own lives, let's see how they feel about their granddaughters.
Come on, Rico.
We got a bite. Hey.
He's on the phone.
See ya?
No, he's behind the tree.
I know, but he'll move out.
Come on, move to the right. Camera right. That's it.
Okay.
Now, come on, turn your head a little bit.
You're directing a photo shoot here.
Yeah, that's it. Got him.
One?
I'm perfect. Do another one. Smile.
Think he's listening to you?
I hope not. Yeah.
That's a wrap. The company.
Yes,
Let's go.
That's Alexander Velasco.
Huh. Who is Alexander Velasco?
Well, for one thing, he's a fugitive from justice in the United States. He's wanted in connection with a drug smuggling operation that our agents broke up several months ago. He's also a suspect in 4 individual homicides.
He's our man.
Not exactly, Danielle. We haven't got enough to nail him.
What? The guy's a suspect in 4 murders and you don't have enough to nail him?
The murder victims, Mac, were our witnesses in the smuggling case.
Oh. In that case, I'd say Graham and Virginia were pretty smart not to talk.
Yeah, well, maybe they were smart there, but they were pretty dumb to keep the diamonds.
So after you figured out the diamonds were in the suitcases, you stashed them somewhere. Am I on the right track?
I'd say you're doing great, kid.
Graham figures they won't kill us if we know where the diamonds are and they don't.
Yes, but you don't understand the kind of people you're working with.
Why, Rico, my Graham could handle him single-handed.
Well, maybe so, but the man he's working for, Alexander Velasco, is a suspect in 4 murders. We chew you people up like a couple of hors d'oeuvres.
Graham, where did you put the diamonds?
Graham, I think we can trust these people.
Maybe we have carried this thing a little too far.
Graham, I think we better tell them.
All right. All right. I'll take you to the diamonds.
Pull up front. This is Brunette. Ashley.
Hi, Rico. What's going on?
Listen, I'm sorry about this, Ashley.
Sorry about what? Hey, what are you doing? Let me go! I said let me go! What are you, crazy? Let me go! Help! Somebody help me!
Ashley. Go! Come on, get out of there.
Get off!
No!
Okay, don't be so fast.
You too, come on.
God, knock it off. Okay, I'm going.
Come on, will ya?
If I'd known you were so beautiful, I would have taken you sooner.
Scumbag.
All that in spirit, too, eh? We're gonna get along just fine. Rico, you finally did something right.
Yeah. Thanks.
You know, Rico, now that I've got the girl, I really don't need you anymore.
No, it's fine with me. Great. I'll just go back to Rome.
No.
No, that way.
This working parent tip is brought to you by Gorton's Fish Sticks and Fillets. You can trust the Gorton's fishermen.
Few working parents will turn down a little help with the housework, and you can get that help from your children. Start by using a record or tape to help establish a time limit for completing a task. Remember, it's very important not to expect perfection. Do not inspect the child's work and then redo it yourself. And start teaching early. Even preschool children can help with some of the easier chores. I'm Lynn Whitney Thompson.
I don't know what I like best about Gorton's crunchy fish sticks and fillets. What goes into them or what doesn't? What goes into them is lots of mild, flaky white fish with a delicious crunch.
That's what I like, Mom.
What doesn't go into them is any preservatives. Absolutely none.
Mom, can I have seconds?
With Gorton's, I really feel good about what they're eating and what they aren't.
Gorton's crunchy fish sticks and fillets. Absolutely no preservatives. And, Mom, no leftovers.
Gorton's fishermen.
Plastic snack chunks are a crunchy and delicious snack with only 2 calories each. But like any snack, you still have to work off the calories. You ready? 1 calorie. 2 calories. Hit the shower.
Okay.
Try new plastic snack chunks. They're only 2 calories each, but they taste like a million. How hearty and spicy are plastic Zesty Dills? Just try 1 pickle, and you'll know.
I'll take this one.
I like living dangerously, and this sure is one dangerous family to live with. But Miles? Miles is everything I live for, love for. He's got a heart of gold, solid gold. He gives me anything I want, and I give him anything he wants, except a child. Nobody should have to accept life on anyone's terms but her own.
Channing, just one of the family. Thursdays on the Colbys.
Just where he said they'd be, in the airport locker.
May I?
Sure.
Whoa. What did the man say? The stuff the dreams were made of?
I didn't know you were so poetic.
You know, it comes out now and then.
Stupid things that some people will do for silly baubles. You could cry.
I'm the stupid one that did them, too. I don't know what I'm going to do if any harm comes to that girl.
Oh, honey, don't blame yourself.
Oh, who else am I going to blame?
Graham.
Hello?
Someone here would like to speak with you.
Hello?
Ashley. Ashley, you all right?
Please, do whatever he says.
Now listen. Unless you want your granddaughter back in a dozen pieces, you'll do exactly as I tell you.
Well, you just say where or when?
1 hour. On the steps at the end of Portobello Road. Now you send your wife alone to make the drop. If there are no problems, I'll tell you when you can find your granddaughter. But if anything goes wrong, you'll never see her again. These people have got to be taught a lesson. I don't want the old lady to leave the drop site alive.
You're not going to let me go, are you?
No. You'll live as long as it suits my purposes. Of course, you could make my purposes last for quite some time.
Portobello Road should be right about
here.
Well, look, it's only about 2 miles from the villa. They'll probably send 2 guys over there. Okay, when they leave, we'll make our move.
Supposing they leave some more there.
I'm sure they will be. No surprise, and that'll work for us.
All right, I'll make the drop.
They said that I...
No, it's okay. Mac and I work together. Don't worry about it. Henry, we need a car that no one has seen before.
All right.
The ambassadors?
No, you can't have that car.
Yes, absolutely.
Danielle,
it's a
that's the
perfect car.
ambassador's car. It's a Rolls Royce.
Why do I always argue with you? I'll be very careful.
just left. I'm going in.
Okay, be careful. Henry, are you with us?
We're all set here, Danielle. And you be careful, too.
You can count on it. I'm going.
Don't worry, Danielle. We have the situation under control. The police are ready to move.
Stand by.
Likewise, I'm sure. Get on my back.
What do you mean, get on your back?
Unless you're ready to jump.
Okay.
Just give us the word and we're on our way.
Henry, I'm near the villa. Move out.
Let's go.
Guns jammed.
Mac, you're all right?
Hi, Henry.
How are you?
Ah, benissimo. And I want to say thank you.
Hey, my pleasure, Captain.
Ah, bravo. Now, all that remains is to clean up the mess.
Nice meeting you.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I told you this was going to happen. Danielle, how am I going to explain this to the American ambassador to Italy? Huh?
Henry.
What?
Don't think of something.
No.
No. He doesn't appreciate me, you know that?
Oh, you're right. Anybody ever tell you make a pretty sexy 82-year-old?
Tell?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me that when I'm 82?
Oh, I will, I'm sure.
Nice job, Mr. Harper.
Not too bad yourself, Mrs. Reynolds.
This motherhood tip is brought to you by Gerber. Babies are our business and have been for over 50 years.
When should you safety-proof your house? I'll be back in a minute with some helpful ideas.
Gerber presents the first peach your baby will ever eat. A 100% natural baby food so smooth, it's for beginners only. New First Foods fruits and vegetables, specially pureed to be extra smooth. For the first few weeks of eating vegetables and fruits. Single ingredient foods in smaller jars for smaller appetites. It's pure and simple. New First Foods fruits and vegetables are extra smooth. Only from Gerber.
Hi, I'm Fritzi Callop, registered nurse, Lamaze instructor, and mother of 3. If you're pregnant, this is the time to safety-proof your home. Get in the habit of turning the handles on hot pots to the side when you cook. And take sharp knives and cooking utensils and put them away in drawers that are well out of reach of crawling babies and curious toddlers. This plastic lock is terrific. It's easy to install, and long as your child doesn't see you put it on, they'll never figure it out. It might seem like a long time before you have a crawling baby or a curious toddler on your hands, but the months after delivery go by so fast, you'll be glad that you planned ahead.
There's a saying that a thing of beauty is a joy forever. But for that part of forever that is yours, think about the natural nutrition in dairy foods, like cheese, yogurt, and milk. Just 3 servings give an adult a full day's calcium for strong, healthy bones, for beautiful moves, for years to come. Dairy foods, calcium, the way nature intended.
That's what they always ask. So, what are you two going to do next?
We're going to Switzerland. We thought we'd segue into security stores.
Don't you believe her? She's just kidding. We are going home thanks to you all.
Ah.
As for the love of my life, happy anniversary.
Darling.
Henry helped plan for that, sort of a finder's fee.
The diamonds were stolen from a mining company in South Africa. The owners came through with a reward.
Oh, where's mine, Henry?
Oh, how beautiful.
Now, here.
Oh, it's lovely.
Yes, well.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Oh, how wonderful.
I tell you, even I wouldn't have enough wind to blow all of those candles out.
We'll help.
All right, now. 1, 2, 3, blow! There, ladies.
Oh, great. You know, my birthday's soon, and I didn't really want you to worry about what you were going to buy me.
Well, I was,
A cake will do.
Now, stay tuned for the best in film entertainment on the Lifetime Movie Break. Next here on Lifetime.
With Estee Lauder's free gift collection, yours with any Estee Lauder purchase of $10 or more, filled with makeup, fragrance, and treatment products, including sweet.
Jennifer's boss on the show was played by Richard Anderson.
Cover Up is really a story of a CIA group, a troupe of models. And the person that was in charge of this was Jennifer O'Neill.
Cover Up, marred by the accidental death of co-star John Eric Hexum, lasted only one season. 36-year-old Jennifer returned to Nashville.
About menstrual pain can profoundly affect us, so we expect and accept painful periods as part of being a woman. It's time to shatter the myth. With a truly advanced formula, new Midol 200, it helps block the source of menstrual pain with ibuprofen, a powerful antiprostaglandin ingredient for menstrual pain. New Midol 200, the menstrual pain specialist. Stop the pain and shatter the myth.
For a limited time, McDonald's presents Double Features.
It's back, but it's not alone.
The return of McDonald's Double Cheeseburger. Sizzling, unforgettable, tastes real good. And introducing double fries, a sensation, a masterpiece, a lot. Yes, that delicious double cheeseburger. Yes, a double-size order of regular fries. What more could you want? Coca-Cola? A Coke. Yes, if you eat only once this year, make it McDonald's Double Features.
Very nice. Very nice to meet you.
know it'll want the New York and Washington papers, the advertising trade.
The 6 a.m. coffee service, bottled water, fruit juices. Your letter was quite thorough, Mr. Hart. Our guest relations department has it all well in hand. Jeffrey thinks of everything. The best executive assistant in the advertising business. I make him vice president, except who take care of me.
If you'll excuse me, I'll help the bellman sort out the luggage.
You can't imagine how thrilling it is for me to meet you in person, Miss Watson.
Margaret, please. You can imagine how impressed I am to find a woman managing a hotel like the St. Gregory.
Your books on the expanding role of women in business are an inspiration to me. You've been my role model for a long, long time.
Please, you're making yourself sound older than you are and me older than I want to be.
You're only in town for the week?
Well, that all depends. I'm here to lock up a major new account, and if all goes well, I could be back in New York by the weekend.
Well, until then, if there's anything you need.
I'm sure my associate here has everything covered.
Certainly seems that way. Enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
Oh, it's a beautiful view.
Reminds me of Lisbon 2 summers ago.
Except our suite was right across from that nightclub.
So the only song the house band knew was Feeling. Feeling? God, how I screwed out that song.
Yeah, I loved it. Still do. Good memories. What?
Listen, everyone thought you were my son.
Well, if they could only see us now.
Do you know who I just escorted to the teaching suite? No, of course you wouldn't. How would you know? Margaret Lawson. Margaret Lawson, do you believe it?
Well, that's not the sort of thing you'd make up.
Who's Margaret Lawson?
Madam Chairman of the advertising world, author of everything you ever wanted.
Ah, yes. In only 25 hours a day, you two can have everything. Fame, success, love, power, good seats to the 49ers game. Of course, you won't have time to enjoy any of these things, but...
You joke, but it's true. I followed her advice, and I seem to have done pretty well, don't you think?
No argument from me. Anything you want you haven't got yet?
Oh, I have a whole list. But I have all the big things I want. And I have you, too.
Sleep at all? Well, you were up and out before the alarm clock went off.
Well, part of being pregnant, I guess. But Julie, please don't worry about me. I feel bad enough camping at your place all the time.
But I do worry. When are you going to tell David about the baby?
He's under enough stress as it is. I wish I could tell him. I can't.
But don't you think that if you told him...
Julie, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later, okay?
I'm on the way to the hotel jail. Many last requests.
Just as you tell those leotarded infects that you're taking.
I don't know. You dress like that, I think I'm the one who should worry. Maybe I should go to this luncheon after all.
The only interest I have in Sam Burton is his account. And here he's old and gruff and totally humorless. You and your barbell have a good time.
All right, but you know how I get after a workout. I'm always ready for another one. I think you'll be up for it.
I'll take my vitamins.
Hello.
Miss Kendall.
Yeah.
Fred Jameson, Matheson and Gray. You had an appointment with me 2 hours ago about a part-time law clerk position.
Oh, damn, my alarm clock didn't go off. Look, Mr. Jameson, I can be there in 20 minutes.
This is the second appointment that you've missed with us. I'm just calling to tell you that the position has been filled. By someone whose alarm clock did go off.
It's not my fault. Look, I really need this job.
I'm sorry, the position has been filled.
Sam Burton?
Margaret Lawson. This is a pleasure indeed. Your book jackets don't do you justice.
You read books for the executive woman?
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
No. I make it a practice not to discuss politics, religion, or books with the authors.
I heard right, you are wise.
Now, that's not exactly the image I'd like to project. I took the liberty. It's an excellent Chardonnay. It's rich, it's complex, and it's also one of your clients.
You've done your homework.
I love the ad campaign. It's really pure genius. That's why I've decided to explore turning Burton Yachts advertising over to you.
Well, I'm honored. And I have a creative team standing by, waiting for your word. You've always handled your advertising yourself in the past. I'm curious why the change.
It's a new outlook called Life is Too Short. I'm pulling back, turning things over to my nephew, delegating.
Enjoying life. I envy you the time to do that.
I highly recommend it. You seem to be still in the thick of it. Are you getting what your book says? Everything you've ever wanted?
I think so. My agency is my life.
I used to think my work was. But then I asked myself, was that really enough? I mean, what was I really doing for myself? For the fun of it?
My work is fun, Sam. I don't feel the need for more fun.
Oh, everybody needs more fun. That's what we're all working for, isn't it? Look, I build the best sailboats in the world. And I'm very proud. Just like you must be proud to be the best in your business. But when does everything get to be too much? What about smelling the roses?
I'm allergic to roses.
Hi. Megan said you were looking for me?
Oh, yeah. I need your advice. I'm arranging brunch with Margaret Lawson tomorrow. I've got it narrowed down to the Cliff House or Stars. What do you think?
Well, I think you should use my suite. The Crown Room can cater it for you. The best food, the best view. You can't top it anywhere in town.
Oh, Peter, I couldn't do that.
Of course you can. That way I can feel part of it without being there.
Peter, how could I ever pay you back?
How about a race this weekend?
What, 3 times around a day?
No, actually, I was thinking of Laguna Seca on Saturday.
Auto race?
Uh-huh.
Well, actually, I was thinking of a romantic picnic for 2 up the coast.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I already got the tickets. You don't mind, do you?
Well, no, I guess not.
Oh, and Collins called.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted to warn us that the Donaldson Furs account could be in jeopardy if we don't completely rethink it and come up with a new campaign outlined by Monday, and he wants you to handle it personally. Hello, Margaret.
Jeffrey, do you think I work too hard, too much?
Of course you do. But, look where it's got you. You're at the top of your profession, respected by the entire advertising world, and very much loved by all your staff. And one in particular.
One very young one in particular.
Margaret, how many times do we have to go over this? Age is only a problem if you make it one. Hello, Maggie.
Sam Burton, this is my associate, Jeffrey Hart.
Hi there. Sales figures, the old campaign approaches, I promised you at lunch.
you. I'll go over it right away.
There you go again. This is San Francisco. It's a beautiful city. Now, those figures are not going to change over the next few hours, but the day is fading away fast. Why don't you ride down to the marina with me and look at my boats?
Well, Sam, I have work to do.
What work?
Well, this, for instance.
I'll let your secretary here handle that.
We're expecting a call from New York.
All work and no play. Well. Tomorrow, then?
We'd love it. Tomorrow it is.
Good.
What call was that you were expecting from New York?
I just thought I was helping you out of an awkward situation.
I made it. Christine here?
No. She'll be right back. Billy, it's Dave's notice. The results of the bar exam.
How come they sent it here?
We gave him this address. Figured he'd get the mail quicker here. God, if it's good news, it could be the answer to all our problems. The way Dave is now, I never know how he's going to react. If I take this to him, he might think I'm meddling or something.
Would you like me to do it? That way he can surprise you with the good news.
Perfect.
Tell Christine I'll be back.
Okay. Oh, Billy. We really appreciate this.
Where'd you get this? It came to the hotel where you told him to send it. Hey, lighten up, man. Lighten up. Ain't gonna open it or not?
Yeah. In a while. Thanks for bringing it by.
I guess I'll be moving along. Hey, see you, Billy.
As much as I love my job, sometimes it gives me a headache. But I never go home with one. I used to take aspirin or Tylenol, but now I take Advil. You see, Advil has a non-prescription strength of the medicine in the prescription brand Motrin. This one Advil is as effective as 2 regular-strength Tylenol. Look, I don't want to go home with a headache. Advil sure works for me.
Advil. Tablets and new caplets. Advanced medicine for pain.
Vision's range-top cookware by Corning withstands heat that turns ordinary saucepans into sauce. And unlike metal pans, they're perfect for the microwave. Vision's by Corning. It's visibly superior.
This high-performance drink cleans your fuel system to help maintain peak performance. STP gas treatment, the high-performance drink for your car.
There's nothing in this great big world, nothing that ever will come close to the sound of a WD brass take when it hits the grill. It's just those when you say it, it almost drives you out of your mind. Yeah, there's nothing like the taste of a big juicy steak, the WD brand kind.
There's nothing like the taste of WD brand U.S. Choice Beef from Winn-Dixie, the beef people.
Friday.
Falling in love with her, aren't you?
They're from two different worlds.
I can't stay with you.
Why not?
I'm not who you think I am.
This shouldn't be happening.
What is that thing?
It's a part of who I am.
Stay with me, extra.
After Gung Ho and Dance. Friday.
Excuse me, Mr. McCarthy?
Hmm?
Christine isn't here for me to ask. Could I take the afternoon off?
Oh, sure, if it's important. Terry can take care of things.
I got a message from Dave. He got his notice from the bar exam last night. He's taking me to lunch to tell me how he did.
The good news?
I hope so. This afternoon will mean a lot to me.
Well, go ahead, take it. Oh, and wish Dave the best from all of us, okay?
Thanks. I can't tell you how nice this has been. I'm only sorry that your Mr. McDermott couldn't join us.
My Miss McDermott?
Uncle Steve, he's talked about nothing else but him the entire brunch. And I should assume it's strictly business.
Thank you, Rose. It's a Margaret Lawson intuition that's so famous on Madison Avenue.
I've always found it efficient having one's personal and professional relationships right alongside.
Oh, you mean you and Jeffrey?
Tell me, how do you handle differences between you and Mr. McDermott? Who's in control?
Control? Of the relationship?
Well, someone who has to be in charge, unless you're exactly alike.
We are far from exactly alike. I think we function as equals, personally and professionally. We both give and take. The differences keep it interesting.
Yin and yang in action?
Yeah.
Maybe it can work. Not in my experience. The only thing I ever got from give and take was a divorce at the age of 20.
Dave, how's it going?
Great, Julie. Couldn't be better. How's life over the girls' dorm?
You know, I feel awkward about all this. Caught in the middle.
Go with your feelings, I always say.
Any word on the bar exam?
I'm sure Megan will fill you in on all the details tonight.
Well, good luck anyway, Dave. Good luck, Megan. What was that all about?
A little on edge, that's all. I don't feel comfortable around here anymore.
Maybe things will seem better once...
What? Once I settle into the new law office? Once I put up the brass plaque that reads Dave Kendall, attorney at law? That's all once upon a time, Megan. Hell, the bar.
Hi. How was the brunch?
Oh, Margaret Lawson is fascinating. And the brunch was perfect, thank you. Peter. Peter, who would you say has control in our relationship?
Control? Control? Well, I never thought about it.
Think about it.
Control. Well, I guess we both do.
Oh, yin and yang.
What?
Well, that's what I told her. I just wanted to make sure I was right. We still in for dinner tonight?
Oh, absolutely.
Starfish at 8.
You know, I'm so tired of seafood, I changed the reservation to Santa Carlos. You don't mind lasagna instead, do you?
No. I mean, if that's what you'd like.
I got a meeting with the city council about the new zoning ordinance. I'll see you in the penthouse at 7.
Let's make it 7:30.
Well, let's try for 7. I'll have wine, a fire. Who knows? We might even just have dinner sent up.
Whatever you decide. Lasagna.
I've always felt you can't sell the merchandise until you know the merchandise.
Oh, we've done our research, Mr. Burton. We're completely familiar with your brochures, sales figures, specifications for all your new models.
That's just numbers. That's ink on paper. A sailboat has to be experienced. This is designed and built and rigged and outfitted by yours truly. She's the prototype of the new line and still my favorite.
Oh, Sam, beautiful.
Come on, Maggie. I'll show you around.
Mr. Burton, have you had a chance to look over the terms of our agreement? You know, without those papers, we really can't...
You know, as a matter of fact, the contracts aren't exactly what I expected, so I penciled in a few changes. They're out in my car in the back seat. Can't miss it.
We'll be right here.
Come on, Maggie. You take off your shoes? You're right.
Megan, it's over. I tried and I failed. Maybe I just wasn't meant to be a lawyer.
You can't just throw away all those years of work.
It's my own fault. I know that. I didn't prepare. I worked too many hours at the hotel. I don't know what else I could have done.
Hey, look, it doesn't mean it's over. You can take the exam again.
I've got to get a job. I've got to go back to a regular, full-time working stiff job. And as soon as I do that, I can get my self-respect back, and I won't need the help. I will need you. I too need you. Come back home, Meg. Please.
I don't know.
It's not to know. You know I love you, and I know you love me, and you know how we are together. Please come home tonight.
I'll think about it, Dave. I really will.
When I built her, I planned to sail alone, but that was too many years ago.
Alone? You sailed this boat alone?
I get a rush just thinking about it. The South Latitudes, Maggie. They call them the Roaring 40s, the Furious 50s. Pure hell and excitement.
Dangerous.
Of course it's dangerous. Everything's dangerous in one way or another. Everything worth doing. And you've got to do things, Maggie. You have to open yourself up to life, to experience. You have to take a chance.
My knees weak just thinking about it.
Cast up the outline for me, will you?
What with what?
The aft line. Cast it off.
Sam, what are we doing?
Relax, Maggie. You're going to test your sea legs.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You got a lot of messages here.
Jeffrey, I'm sorry. I really wasn't in control. I mean, Sam just...
You know, I felt like a real jerk. Like some errand boy trotting back with the papers just to find you gone.
Jeffrey, can we just sit down and talk for a minute?
Did we get the account?
We didn't talk business. Jeffrey, it isn't what you think.
What I think is that I don't know what to think.
Dave? Dave?
Meg, what? You said you didn't know about coming home, but you came. You're here.
It's good much to be alone tonight. I know how depressed you are.
Oh. Oh, I get it. This is a sympathy trip. You think that a quick dinner is going to make everything all right. Well, damn it, Megan, I need you on a permanent basis.
You don't need me as much as you need a doctor right now. You're still on those pills, Dave. What you need is...
I need to be left alone. You know, I get the feeling that you're glad that I failed the bar.
How can you say that? Why in the world?
Because it's just one more excuse for you to stay away from me.
Then why am I here now?
Beat the hell out of me.
You're so selfish. You don't know why I'm here.
Don't talk to me like that. Don't you ever.
I've made it all right. But that I've solved everything for you. I honestly don't know who you are anymore.
Megan, I'm sorry. Sorry.
There's nothing like coming home to the homemade taste of spaghetti with delicious ragu sauce.
It's
Delicious.
It's great to be home.
Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
Mommy can't get Chris a softer, safer swab than Q-tips.
Oh.
Because Q-tips has 50% more cotton at the tip. Isn't that a good feeling?
Q-tips, a swab by any other name, just isn't the same.
Imagine changing brown eyes to blue. Introducing Durasoft Colors, the only contact lenses that give you the power to change your eyes from any color to another. And that kind of power can be a very dangerous thing. Ask your eye care professional about Durasoft Colors contact lenses for vision correction or just for fun.
This is the casino Minerva calls home.
Room service.
But her luck just ran out.
You're my new punishment.
Can a mild-mannered professor make her the perfect lady?
Please stop that.
On the Disney Sunday movie, You Ruined My Life.
Hotel will continue in a moment.
Americans talk about America.
It's something that every American, I think, should see. It's that powerful and that dynamic.
Oh, I think it's great. It's very thought-provoking. Oh, see it. See it. It's fantastic.
America, starting February 15th. This is 24 News Brief, brought to you by Showbiz Pizza.
Good evening, I'm Judy Maggio. Coming up on the 24 Action News Update at 10, Texas Attorney General Jim Maddox has filed a lawsuit to halt the operation of an alleged pyramid scheme that its promoters claim will cure everything from AIDS to acne. We'll have the details at 10. Also tonight, a very special family is needed for 7 brothers and sisters that want to stay together. And in Money Matters, a spending plan to help you start saving money. Now this. Join us at 10.
People come in my store and look for good, fresh produce like it's from the garden. You can feel that by just a touch. I personally make sure that is good.
People like MC Smith make sure you get what you want at H-E-B.
Crime Stoppers and 24 Action News, giving you more every day.
Jeffrey? Let me clear the air.
Consider it cleared. You know, I spent most of last night feeling sorry for myself, stumbling over personal baggage. I guess I forgot what the real focus should be. This counts.
What about that personal baggage of yours?
Don't worry about it. I won't let it get in the way again. Now then, the Burton deal is no deal.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been going over these papers, you know, our office, his calendar. He's handled his advertising in-house for so many years, the guy is completely out of touch. He's asking for rate adjustments we can't agree to. He wants concessions on certain things that we just can't afford to offer.
But surely there's some room for negotiation.
Margaret, I stopped by his office and kind of plug into the grapevine. Are you aware that he's planning to turn his business over to his nephew and go off and sail the 7 seas?
Yes, sometime in the future, he said?
Next month. And he is the business. Margaret, he wants us to guarantee sales results on a product that could potentially take a nosedive next season without it.
Jeffrey, what are you doing?
My job.
Your job is to offer solutions. So far, all you've done is come up with problems. I think you're against this deal because you don't like sand.
And I think you're for it because you do.
We'll discuss this later, Jeffrey, after I close the deal on my terms.
Megan, you sure you're all right? I mean, I'm not a doctor, but all this stress can't be good for you or for the baby.
Well, tell me, Miss Not a Doctor, how do I get rid of the stress?
Open. I'll save you pregnant. It might even bring him around.
I can't. We always seem to wind up in an argument now, and this is something I won't have us argue about. Julie, I want him to know, but...
You want me to tell him? Might be easier on everybody.
Would you? Sam, we have to discuss this. Anything we don't resolve now would just be problems I have to deal with later on.
You want to dot every I, cross every T, don't you? You're so rigid when it comes to business. Don't you ever want to get free of all that?
But I do. Can you recommend anything to take its place?
Yes, I can. Why don't you give in to life for a change? Give in to a whim.
Never done that. Given into a whim?
Well, it's about time you did. Here's a good place to start. Come away with me.
What do you mean, on the boat?
Yes, on the boat. We'll cross over to Hawaii. And it'll give you a chance to try sailing. Now, maybe you'll hate it. Maybe you'll hate me. If you do, you can grab a plane in Honolulu.
Right. Let the wind blow me halfway across the Pacific? I don't know.
Yes, you do know. You want to let go, but you're just afraid. Now, this is the first time in your life that you have a real chance. So say yes, man. Say yes.
I caught you. I've made plans for tomorrow night. Now, that's plenty of time.
Tomorrow night?
This is important to me. I want seafood. I want to eat at 9 o'clock. I want you to pick me up at my apartment at 7:30. And I want to catch a late showing of that new French film I've been wanting to see, subtitles and all. Now, I know you hate subtitles, but...
I like subtitles. This all sounds wonderful.
It does?
But tomorrow isn't good for me. Maybe we could do this sometime next week. You know, I was counting on you coming up to my suite tomorrow night, 8 o'clock.
Peter, please. I'm trying to take a stand. Be a more equal partner in this relationship.
Who says you're not?
You say I'm not. Every time we do something, we do only what you want to do and only when you want to do it. I feel diminished, taken for granted.
Well, you know I don't mean...
I want my feelings to count. I know you don't mean to do it, but you do it. Like Danya last night.
And the Grand Prix weekend?
Laguna Seca.
You decide it all. I'm afraid our employer-employee relationship is spilling over into our personal life.
Let me set the record straight. Now, I love you. I would never take you for granted. Your feelings are one of my primary concerns.
Oh, Peter.
And we'll do everything exactly the way you want to do it.
Really?
But next week, okay?
But...
Trust me, my place tomorrow night, 8 o'clock sharp. I got it right.
I don't know why I bothered leaving to St. Gregory. Keep showing up on my doorstep.
Stop the attitude, Dave. We have to talk.
Welcome to the bachelor pad.
I heard about the bar exam. Sorry. Look, I'm here about Megan. What you're doing to yourself is tearing her apart.
Hey, that's between Megan and me, isn't it? See, it's no concern of yours, and that goes for Billy and Mr. McDermott.
Megan is my friend. Believe it or not, so are you. That makes it my concern. Dave, Megan is pregnant. What? She didn't want you worrying about it. Not telling you has been even worse on her. She asked me to. She's pregnant?
You would have told me.
Come on, Dave. She couldn't.
Megan could tell me anything.
She doesn't want to see you. She just wanted you to know.
She's my wife. Where is she?
Dave!
There is no way we can come out ahead on this deal. And I don't care what Sam Burton says. It's what's on the paper that counts, Margaret. I can't let you do this.
No discussion. It's decided. After all, I am still the boss, and you're still...
Not the boss. Okay. Okay, that's business. Now, what about us? I don't just work for you, Margaret. I love you, and you know that.
I need some time to think. I'm just not sure what's right for me anymore.
The last plane for New York leaves at 10. I'm going to be on it.
We'll talk when I get back.
Yeah? Talk about what? There's really nothing more to say. Is it true? Was Julie telling the truth?
Dave, you're scaring me.
Are you pregnant? Megan, why didn't you tell me? I get a right to know something like that.
What would it really have changed, Dave? Would it have made you stop taking those pills? Would it?
Megan!
I don't think so.
Megan! Megan, honey.
Oh, my God. My baby.
What's going on?
She's pregnant. And she fell.
It's Peter McDermott. I need the paramedics in my office right away.
It's hard to get me to try anything new. I remember cramming for midterms. I had to have a cup of coffee, but not a drop of milk in the entire dorm. So this guy down the hall offers me his coffee mate. Well, I'm doubtful, but desperate. It turned out it made one terrific cup of coffee. Rich, creamy. In fact, it was so good, that guy down the hall never did get his coffee mate back.
Coffee Mate from Carnation. Don't doubt it till you've tried it.
Power. I'm seeing UFOs.
Say again, Color Tile 1.
I'm surrounded by UFOs. Unbelievable, fantastic offers from Color Tile. It's half-price ceramic wall and floor tile, half-price mosaic tile, half-price paint, half-price wall covering.
Color Tile 1, what is your direction of flight?
It's Color Tile's big half-price UFO sale. With out-of-this-world savings now through Friday.
Introducing Metaprin when your body hasn't got time for the pain, even menstrual pain.
I haven't got time for the pain. I haven't got time for the pain anymore.
Metaprin has ibuprofen, the prescription ingredient recommended by doctors 2-to-1 over aspirin for body pain, even menstrual pain, and it's safer to your stomach than aspirin. When your body hasn't got time for the pain, new Metaprin from the makers of Tylenol products.
Red Lobster brings back Seafood Trios.
1, 2, 3, your favorites from the sea.
6 seafood trios, all irresistible. And starting at $6.95, it's just
1, 2, 3.
like broiled Boston bluefish, succulent scallops, and sizzling shrimp scampi in one delicious dish. And even a kids trio at $1.95.
1, 2, 3, Red Lobster, free from the sea.
Seafood Trios only for a few weeks, only at Red Lobster.
Saturday. Only he can protect her.
Life requires you to make a stand.
Pat Morita is O'Hara. Then drop in on Boston's finest.
Spencer.
Spencer for hire. Right after O'Hara.
Saturday. Sunday.
I need 007.
I'm flattered. Bond is back.
Jay.
Just in time for dessert. The Man with the Golden Gun, Sunday.
Honey, we'll have another baby. We'll have lots of other babies if you want. I'm sorry.
It wasn't your fault. The doctor said the fall had nothing to do with it. It just wasn't the right time.
Are you okay?
Tired, Dave. I don't think I've ever been so tired in my life.
You're concerned about me. Take care of yourself.
What's going to happen to us?
Us? Nothing's going to happen to us. We're a team, remember? We're the Kendalls.
I lost our baby, Dave.
You still have room for a passenger?
You're gonna love it.
Just in case I don't, you won't be angry if I catch that plane in Honolulu.
Well, I'll be very disappointed.
Well, then I'll go back to New York this weekend and make sure things are covered at the agency. And there's one more thing. Just so you know, I'm serious about this. No, there are no secrets. I'm leaving a relationship in order to do this with you. An intimate relationship with Jeffrey.
Your secretary?
My assistant, yes.
And?
And I thought you should know.
I don't care what little flings you've been having. Don't think too much of your search of partners.
It wasn't a fling.
Whatever. I've seen ambitious young men before moving in on older women.
Older women? For God's sake, I'm 45. I'm not 80 years old living with cats.
Maggie, look around you at this boat, will you? Now, it might seem pretty big here at the dock, but out in the Pacific, it's going to get damn little. If you start dragging out all your problems and your complexes, we might never get to Honolulu. And if we do, I'll buy you that airline ticket myself.
That easily.
Maggie, this is supposed to be fun, not therapy.
And if I don't please you, if I don't live up to your shipboard standards of what a first mate should be, you just trade me in at the first sight of land. Besides, I can sign up for the studio and approval.
What are you doing?
I'm walking away from what was about to become my second big mistake of the day.
Maggie, come back.
And I hate being called Maggie.
It's not that bad. It's not like I'm hooked or anything. I just get a little boost now and then.
Not hooked. Stage your bar exam is over. You're shorted out like an overloaded wire because of amphetamine. You gotta face it. You're addicted.
No, I'm not. I can quit. I got willpower.
An addict quits 100 times. The trick is to stay quit. Willpower alone won't cut it. You need help to deal with this.
But things get back to normal. When I get Megan back home... I've messed everything up so bad. I know Megan's gonna leave me. And even if she doesn't, she's never gonna forgive me for making her lose the baby. Peter, I need the pills. They're the only thing I can count on. They're the only thing that works for me anymore.
I gave you this doctor's name before. Did you call it?
No.
You wasted enough time. Call her now, Dave.
Excuse me, madam. Compliments of the gentleman.
Yes, gentlemen. Jeffrey.
I got off the plane in New York and took the very first flight back. All those people in Manhattan, except the one who matters most.
I never allowed myself to believe that. I always assumed that you'd eventually leave me for someone younger.
Margaret, you've always had to be in control, haven't you? Well, if you ever decide to lose control, let it be free.
Peter? Anybody home?
I'll be right there.
I'm here despite my better judgment, you know. There's an issue of control here, and you're not going to get off easily tonight. I mean, what could be so important that you couldn't...
Happy anniversary.
Anniversary?
It was exactly 3 years ago today I fell in love with you. That's why I didn't want to share this evening with anyone else.
Oh, Peter.
You came into my office with your resignation that day. Furious. Fire in your eyes. You were wearing a blue dress and little pearl earrings and your hair kind of longer. talk about things. You decided to stay, and I decided I was madly in love with you.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, it's a secret.
The secret's out.
Huh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Thought maybe you forgot where they put me.
I had a lot of catching up to do. After hours.
Never can I.
Don't faint, but I cleaned the apartment. You'll be coming home tomorrow, and I want it just right.
Dave, I'm going back to Julie's.
Honey, I talked to a counselor today about the pills. She's helping me get straight. I'll have to spend some time in the hospital at her clinic, and she's put me in touch with a support group.
Really? You serious?
I'm going to be okay. This doctor, he's terrific. And we talked a lot about everything. What makes Dave Kendall tick? We talked about me failing the bar. Thinks I should take it again, and I do too. Don't you?
I was really afraid you were going to give up.
You got too much invested in me. Everybody works since their best.
You went by there?
I had some apologies to make and some fences to mend. Peter and I talked.
What's that?
Well, Peter said I looked kind of scruffy the last few times he saw me, so I had this dry cleaned so I'd have something to wear when I got out of the clinic. You think it'll fit? God, I love you.
McDonald's new double feature. Playing for a limited time only, double cheeseburger, double fries. Together or separate, too much. Double cheeseburger. In fact, 2 all-beef patties in a meaty roll. Plus, double fries starring double the regular size order of fries and a hot performance. McDonald's double feature. For a limited time only, rated GG, doubly good. I'll save you a seat.
This is the heart of the remarkable GE Miser household bulb. Its advanced design creates light from energy ordinary bulbs waste. A light that saves you energy, and that saves you money. The GE Miser light. GE, we bring good things to life.
When you have a cold, this is the focus of suffering, where you want Dristan. More than antihistamine and decongestant, Dristan adds a pain reliever for extra relief. Dristan. Tablets and new coated caplets, too.
Thursday.
You want to run? Go ahead and run. But this time I'm not running after you.
Family torn apart, the Colbys. And on 2020, from the Philharmonic to the E Street Band, musicians in pain are turning to revolutionary clinics that practice music medicine.
Tomorrow.
20 minutes to fill out a couple forms. Can't you even do that? Look, I promised if I needed your help, I'd yell. Well, I'm yelling now.
Next on Hotel. Should ever find out.
Whether he does or not, he'll love you for who you are, like I do.
Something wrong?
Peter's ex-wife. I love him more than you could ever imagine. And you seem to have some problems with your relationship that have nothing to do with me. Make up your mind, Peter. What do you want?
Content drop. Later on Nightline, outlaw, communist puppet, or a genuine nationalist trying to avoid bloodshed. Tonight, the leader of the African National Congress, Oliver Tambo.
This is Joan London.
And Charles Gibson. Tomorrow on Good Morning America, Dick Vitale on college basketball's top teams.
We'll also take you to the 69 Mets baseball fantasy camp and John Davidson tomorrow on Good Morning America.
Saturday, when you play with these kids, you're playing with fire. There's sidekicks. Then Sledge rolls out the red carpet for his long-lost brother on Sledgehammer Saturday. Thursday, the president's spokesman is leaving, but Barbara Walters got Larry Speaks to speak out.
I deeply believe that the President of the United States is telling the truth.
And why this multimillionaire rancher lets his cattle starve. The bizarre story. Watch 2020.
Thursday.
Heritage Bank is in the idea business. Great ideas like a special interest-free one-year loan to start your own IRA. If you're thinking about the future of your business, see us about an SBA loan. And lately, we've come up with an idea we think you'll really like. Free checking. All these great ideas can be found at the corner of Spicewood Springs and Mopac. Heritage National Bank. Independent thinkers with great ideas for you. Member FDIC.
Outlet Mall is different.